Alright, welcome back everybody to Sea of Thieves. Well, not to Sea of Thieves. Welcome back to Clubcast U50. We're doing Sea of Thieves. I think it might just be me tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm going to be doing the Athenas. Because that's the last one I got to do for... I could do Reavers. And I'll be fishing along the way because I only need to get... It's actually like 50. I thought it was 25. But I've been looking at it and it's 50 for the hunters. But that's really not as bad. I mean, it's only... Got 25 to go, but get the hunters up, and yeah, so let's get going, yeah? I thought about doing that newer end quest they have. That one's like really fun. I've already done it once, so I'm like fairly familiar with it. I shouldn't say I've completed it once. I'm thinking of doing it, so I got a new Xbox, and I'm just not liking the whole color of everything, to be honest. The old Xbox, everything looked more, might be because I'm trying to do 4K or something, I might roll it back, you know? That's been like a common problem with these S's. I'm using my wife's old one, because I only have like an old Xbox. So I'm trying to work on getting a new one here. Recommendation of everybody, I've never known, right? Everybody has an opinion when it comes to that, which is understandable. I would do the same thing, to be honest, but it's just that's how it goes, especially if you have a new Xbox. Man, I'm looking at my wife's screen sometimes, and I'm like, that's just gorgeous. But, oh, see, it's not even that bad on a stream. Outside of stream, though, I'm telling you, it's a little, it can be brutal. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. We're doing not too bad. So, I'm going to quickly... see what I got for my... I think I already have it on the Legend of the Veil. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that, because that one gives you like an insane amount of the really nice stuff. I already got my bug checked once today. The guy was coming up. I actually had my wife help me. We were trying to find one last stupid painting, right? So nobody's on the boat. We're at Crooked Mass. The dude comes up and just starts firing, and we're like, oh no, so I swim back and I'm coming on, see him, you know, trying to get on board too, and then he comes up, and he first comes up and I shoot him, and he lands on a rock, kind of like outside, then he comes up, and of course, it's predictable, so he comes inside. I missed, I shot, so instead of just coming up, like, he should have gotten quickly as up as he could, so my blunderbuss didn't have time to reload, but he didn't. Anyways, so I shot, and I missed, and I came back, and it was like sword swipe, and I jumped off. Now, I'd already gotten kicked twice that day, so I had no food. All my cooked food was twice gone. So I had raw chicken that I didn't take the time to cook, and I was in too much of a hurry. Anyways, so let's get some cannonballs and stuff. Get this
just
going
in time
here.
to help us.
I remember right. I mean, I'm just gonna buy everything today because I know I'm gonna be going for the treasure. Except for, I don't hardly ever buy the fruit crate. It's just got bananas in it. If you want an extra, 3,500 or whatever gold at the end,
Time to get going.
it's actually less than what you buy it for. It's not worth it to me, at least. I don't ever. I just don't like having to take that extra time to hand pack something on here that I just don't use because it's bananas, you know? I use the storage crate for sure. It's a Friday night. I'm on Xbox only. But tomorrow morning I will be doing Xbox or NPC that continued. But no. Because we'll be doing the kids show. So if you know any kids who likes pirates, we're gonna be doing the kids show. Smells true. An extra crew member just telling, and she's something fierce. We're gonna be having some with Mini Teddy, basically. There we go. She picked it out. I was all proud of her. She's really into Minnie Mouse. She's kind of the girl that wears pink though. Feeding the cows and how you do this. Anyway, but tonight we're just gonna quickly as I can. get as many as I can. And of course, we got another Sea of Thieves coming up. And what a tail Wednesday! We have had like almost actually tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, or 4 what a tail Wednesdays, 4 weeks, almost a month of just Sea of Thieves. In general, then we'll be going back to the Delta. Today, let's check. So here's give you guys a clue here. That single gourd herder there could be an issue. They do tend to see people. There's no order of souls. Now, there has to be not 3 people, but 3 ships on. I could be wrong. I was looking and reading it, and I saw 2 different areas at least. I was Reaper on online that there has to be 3 crews, as it said, on for the. I might have changed it from what I was reading yesterday. And it was off of kind of like a Wikipedia though, so it's not necessarily like 100% accurate. I'm gonna have to look at their sources right before I just run with it and say let's do it. But it seems fairly enough to make sense that there's at least 3 crews on. So if you see Reaper on, that means the Reaper's chest. That means there's at least 3 crews on, and that's a really good tale to like how far are you if you're alone or not. Which Rear is super good at making sure that you got at least some competition. And they're working on all kinds of stuff. I've been testing some of it for them. Not asked, but I've wanted to because I joined their thing to do that. So I've gone out of my way to make it to go check it and make that a priority to me. Anyways, so the next season coming up, season 7. I'm telling you guys, there's some really cool stuff. I'm excited to see it in this world with this guy that I've got finished out. It's awesome. It's really cool. They're still working on some of it, but I like a lot of the improvements. I can't really go into pros and cons or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not allowed to. But it's pretty cool. If you like Sea of Thieves, man, stick around for season 7. Oh, by the way, if you ever start hearing Golden Sands, you can get cannonballs from these. Cannonball math is not amazing. So it was a friend. I don't know for sure. It's a pretty good source, so I'm pretty sure. Let's go check out this one's. There's 2 in front, basically. Oh my gosh, seriously. It does make it defendable though. So if somebody's gonna come sink your ship, at least you got one there, and you got a cannon on that side. So I'm not a big fan of running after ships, especially when like we're at port. There's nothing in them. People are gonna come sink it. I'm like, okay, go ahead, dude. This is level 1. You've got really nothing out of it. Good job. Dude. Oh my god. Anyways, okay, got it nice. I'm gonna keep these on. Well, I've been getting kicked a lot, so maybe I don't keep those on me. So, and I want 3 this, those 2, get that, take that, and then some of the fruit. That makes me super nervous. I hate getting kicked. Everybody knows right? Like, who likes being kicked? That again. Alright, so we're gonna do it. Ready for the Legend of the Veil? Or maybe I'll do some hunting inside the. Yeah, let's do that instead. I've already done one on the Veil, so I mean that's cool, but that's not quite as cool as fire everywhere. I like to pick what's gonna be more adventurous, and the level of danger has a lot to do with that. But man, that Legend of Veil though does have like some serious loot though. I'm willing to try it. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try it. guessing we're gonna have to go east. Yes, sir. There we go. Be a little bit of a journey. That's gonna give me at least time to figure out all this stuff. So I like to mark that stuff. Everybody does. I know some people are like, be careful doing it. I mean, a really toxic player for sure. Take them off, but it is nice to have stuff. Kind of have an idea of where we go. One Fletcher's Rest. That's 2 for Fletcher's Rest. Thirst. This is almost exactly what I did. Let's see here. Flintlock Peninsula. By George, I think it's got it. So yeah, this is so we're gonna start at Fletcher's Rest and work our way down, basically. Alright, so this is like every game has a hard time figuring out what are you gonna do with a drunken sailor. You know, what are you gonna do when there's nothing to do, right? Like when you're, especially if you got wind against you, like sure you can spend the time correcting your sails all the time. I like to. So, I invite, because I'm just by myself, I probably won't be putting on a pet. I mean, they are kind of nice at times, but I've been hiding a lot more, and these things can get you killed. Something small, though. I might rock out. They're small enough that you can hide them. I wish you could put them away, though, for sure. Why not hide them? Why not? Let's go with something just, I'm just gonna... It's really crank it up, son. Nice. Alright, so... And then I'm gonna put on all the... I'm kind of running some of the ghost stuff, so I'm like, why not run the ghost set entirely? I think it looks super cool. I wish they had like something you could put on for a skin. Like I would straight up buy it. Rare, if you're a skin. Probably not. But if you were, you should know I would spend money on stuff to make my skin match. All right, put on new pants here, and it's time to. Let's just go check. Back and forth. Nice. And we're just gonna go pick up some of that stuff. There are a few old sea shanties I wish we had, though. The Longest John's plays this game, so it would be really cool to get them in here. You could summon pirates with a special banjo. You would be singing here with it. Oh, sea days. Oh, okie dokie. Right, looking around, making sure nobody sees me put this up here. I don't have nothing. Get him. Here we go. Boom. And we're gonna be firing this. So barrels respawn about every half an hour. Stay up for half an hour, but they'll almost have a guaranteed. Just like the Reaper moves about every hour or two. Let's see what he's got. There's nothing in there. Okay, weird. That's slightly disappointing, right? I really like those turns. I don't think I'm gonna get yanked. Level 1 most frequent. Yeah, it's super low. There's the second chance I could have taken, and I think I already have a barrel. I'm not planning on taking it. Let's get this. No. Everything looks super dirty on my screen. I haven't washed those tails. I'm not that good enough. Alright. Make sure it's still cranked. Yep. What's up? Sitting here thinking like, oh my gosh, are we gonna go into that storm? Woo. What's that? Oh, seriously? Alright. See what we got. And our first catch of the day. Trying to get away from the other one, separate myself so that I can shoot them. There we go. Seriously. Missed. Wow, 3 at a time. I gotta learn not to flap my guns. Okay, here we go. Let's get on the cannon just so we can make sure this dude doesn't get us rough for that. zone in there. It's because this is usually... Insane. Rude of these guys. Pretty cut line. This first dude. I can stop. Six these dudes. And I'm gonna see if I can switch out. Away. Skirt these guys in right next to Reaper's hideout too. This is like the worst place to do this. So you see most of it is like I'm getting in cannon range and I'm getting out of cannon range. In cannon range, getting out of cannon range. 2 pegs. Give me a good turn. Water out of here real fast. I'm not really gonna fix that since that's in the back yet. Right? I wanna really want to concentrate just on getting these guys down. Everything in Sea of Thieves is about doing things as quick as you can. Get outside. Woo! Off the ship. Let's just turn around. As long as we don't get too many holes in that lower deck, we'll be alright. She is. There's Stella, my mermaid. That's not that thing. It's a guy. Stella. Stenography. There we go. That's the first one right there. That was huge. And if anybody else comes, we're out. A single man sleep. No, run, wow. I just hear people complaining. Well, people normally do, you know. Get yourself into a better position if you want to fight. Right? There's no reason to just sit there and take it. Missed. He's trying to turn into us, we're going to turn into him. So the sloop, for many of the older guys who've been playing this, guys have been playing this forever, I'll tell you this is the one that sinks the slowest. In some ways it is. If you have enough fuel for like the galleon is gonna sink pretty quick if you got any holes in the deck. If you don't, get a little bit more extra time sometimes. I prefer the sloop. It's got a nice little turns quick. It's not the fastest for sure, but it turns quick. Pretty quick. This would be what actual pirates would be using. Right over his deck and actually, oh my gosh, everything's pretty great. It's fantastic. It's one dead, so let's pull this up. Let's see if we can't actually do this. Treasure nuggets. Those other guys aren't going to come out of this. Right now. Skeleton ship. And the storm's here. Sweet. This actually might work out. Alright, let's go. Make sure we get cannonballs on us. We're going to switch to blunder bombs because we're not burning everything with the storm. But to sink. I'll be right back, everybody. Wait a second. Alright, sorry about that. Kids are pilfering food.
Where are we?
Still, I wonder. There it is. Nice. Scuttled ship. Well, that might be that storm taking care of Soaker. Makes sense. Exactly clear. Sinking. Well, it's kids. They come first before this stuff. It's kids. Where are we? Okay, there's that guy. There's something out there. Ooh, there it is. Let's go get that. Look and see if there's anybody else. That's a skelly. Let's go do this. That's what I like to call the elevator. Fast. Oh my god! Looks like he's coming at us, so we might ran him. If we do this right and get him done and out of the way, then we can go for treasure. So this is our chance right here to get whatever we can out of that treasure. That one just sunk, the other one sunk. This is gonna be the best time. Make sure we got cannonballs on us because the next guy's really not planning on trying to take these guys on. Obviously, I'm gonna be the devil's rook. Business. This time. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. Possible. Have some trouble. Definitely time to check themselves. Hear about
Firing!
Oh, look at that. That guy's nice. We're gonna go around this rock. It sounds like it was right next to my ears. These are the headphones I got are really more made for computer. They've got pretty good like directional system on them. Let's see, it's absolutely set. Not understanding like so. at these little smashing this thing. I'm gonna try to use my small size versus. Man, it's one thing I really discovered. Wish they gave you more time to grab that treasure. If I can get... Let's go, let's go. Alright, they get ready for the broadside as we're going away.
Sleep at the wheel again.
It's a family problem. Well, ironic, because I actually don't have any treasure whatsoever. So I like doing these events right there, the ship event, the fleet, scully fleet event, just because it's really, really good. Really good combat experience. That I did right there. That's here. Probably gonna spawn way away from me like always. Go, 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 go. Alright. Cool, we'll bring ourselves in then. Smash into this guy. So he can't shoot us as easy because their guns are higher than where I stand. Where I am. That gets annoying. I think I'm done. I think I'll make it. No! Mermaid any minute here. Son of a bitch. Let's go. And then hopefully I can load in here pretty quick. I'm literally tabbing my pocket right now. I'm like, tap, 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 let's go. Come on. Oh, I think I'm sunk. should have turned out of it way sooner though. I was trying to get in to harpoon him, which I was like, ah, I got it.
Day two, talk about like month two.
We're gonna be sitting here for the longest time. It's actually why I nabbed my wife's Xbox for my son. I was like, dude, maybe the newer version of the older two. Oh,
I had to mute.
no, that stinks. So, as you can see, we're literally right out here, so just jump on there and go. Get down on the guy. All we had was a storage crate, so that should be okay. I do wish that it allows for spawn killing way too easy. They made them a bit faster in PvP, but it's the new Xbox. I've noticed with my wife, she plays with me, it's like way. It's got everybody else.
This is hours.
And of course, we're against the wind once again. Yeah, turn off our lights, get it all back the way it was. Reload the cannonballs. Here we go. The cannonballs are loaded. We're on our way back. We can actually use. There he is. That's the skelly. He's not right over in that direction, so just go back and kind of make a fight once again. There is a powder keg in the water, so it's in our frozen, so we're gonna have to be careful. I can at least finish getting ready. I don't ever get ready like at the port and hate doing that because I think it's just asking to die. It always seems like anytime I take my time to do something like that, you know, it's I can hear cannon fire and my ship's being sent before I even started the dang game. Like what the heck? Which happens a lot.
We need to take it through some skyrage.
Well, not as much now. It happened a lot when I first started. Take the time out of work. Don't do that now. Now I got stuff to do, man. Was a reaper out and do that. Besides, since that's for returning last, we should see plenty of seagulls. There should be plenty of seagulls. Honestly, I really just want my storage crate back. But I'm definitely going to do There he is. Let's see. There it is. Melody fleet? What? Battle fleet? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Okay, well, I'll take free treasure, I guess. Well, he hit the rock and killed himself. I meant to do that, viewers, is how it's supposed to be done. Using the trajectory of the air, the temperature, we can see. That's hilarious. Alright. There's a trident, that's actually not mine. That's right. And of course it's all dark now, so any treasure that was out there is incredibly hard to see now for me. I've noticed I got a lot more. Sailor of the Athena's Fortune. I don't know how that's possible. Look at all that, yeah. Two different wrecks are gonna want to go through the water first. We get plenty of what I need. Bastion key. And then look at that. There's like stuff. Okay. We're gonna have to. We're asking to die. It's like sitting here. This is usually somebody comes up and yanks you. This game. So here's the storage crate. Sell all this at Morrow's Peak. And I don't think any of this is actually going to be Athena's, unfortunately. I wish there was more ways to get Athena's, but it's not really supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be like the challenge of challenges. This game is for people who love a challenge. I get it, like, the stories in this, they created something really wonderful with the stories, too. They did really well with, like, you know, how to be a pirate. Anyways, Clan Mac, believe it or not, has a lot of things in the works for PvP and ESO, that sort of thing, and I'm working on getting more people through this game. And then we're also going to do Halo once that comes out for people, right? And we've got stuff lined up. Anyway, so you got to see why I was like talking about why we want to use our why we want to use dear God, and Jesus, this is. Actually have my wife join me just so she can get some levels. You might want to just, jump in real quick, level up your stuff, and then this is for everything. It's ironic because like I don't think none of this is Athena, so I can't actually use any of it. Like I mean, it's gonna be good for money, but I'm not like getting higher in anything. You know, I'm not gonna get. I'll get a little here and there, but it's not gonna be too. It's not gonna be crazy. I'm getting balloons and stuff. Lots of balloons. Squalls a lot of. I mean, this is an insane amount of treasure. Reminds me of the other day when literally we were sailing by, and it looked like a skelly had somehow sunk itself, and we got the treasures if we had killed it. It's weird because you can lose treasure by accidentally having a storm get like the 5 hit or something that way. It just confuses the computer. You did what? This is probably the most I've ever done for sure. And it might be a computer code break here if you're getting triple of everything, because I've noticed there's a lot of like the same products. And I'm kind of like, that's odd. There's another key. So, I'm gonna count stuff later. Because I love this game and I don't want it to be broken. God, I feel ballsy enough to go after those for sure. There's some more treasure. We'll have to go check that out. See if anybody's actually deciding. It's like let's go see if we got more treasure. I'm hoping to find my Athena stuff. I don't really want to lose. There it is. I'll tell you right now, though, if I get sunk, I'm about to make somebody's day. They're just, you know what I mean? Like, ah! There's so much on here already. I've just started the night. I usually, honestly, when I myself, I usually do best. It's though, it's the combat. We can get some decent stuff though, like it's just hard to get people to continue playing. Get killed, you know, you get ruin the morale, just get absolutely hard by a guy. There's an ability to take down a mass with a one shot, chain shots. Overpowered. It doesn't disturb me too much. Yeah, it'd be super frustrating. How can I get better? And I need to use that rock in my advantage. He kept smashing on. Skill saw surgeon when he's captain. I've seen him do similar things and beached people because they were paying attention when they were chasing us. They're just absolutely. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. That must be it. Dang. I got a storage crate. Oh. That's not it. See it. See it. Remember if I actually sink them. I know my stuff's gone. I'm not getting my flag, which is cool. Somebody else isn't getting it, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. We went through the wood crate, right? We went through all those, so that's not a big deal. The way to do this now is store, storage crate. See if this loose. such a fun time. Wearing all those PvE guys. Some best off this world. Tough to sure. Random trial, I didn't even know we were doing it. It was super smooth. Here we are. See barrels. If it was there, it's gone. Make myself too vulnerable. Look at that. Little guy's bouncing up and out of the water. Pretty easy. Skip it. Alright. Well, I think it's time to go east. Put up all my stuff later. Alright. They're done. We killed 4 or 5 sloops. Galleon got me finally because I got knocked off the boat by mistake. Was in his it's really the it's the only thing they got against him, so he can outturn anytime. Nice. It's kind of smooth. Like whatever in my hand. And it. Seen it. That. Go southeast. I love a lot of, like, I don't know, for me at least, I'm like, dude, this is what makes this stuff super cool. It's the costumes. You can get, like, the different looks and, you know, look as scary as you want or whatever. Going with basically the ferryman. Here are the damned. Put a load in. At some point, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. this treasure as much as it did. So I keep my eyes out for like some chips. I do wish I had. Dang, dude, I could go out and have the other guy stay up there and we can fix that shit. And they're expensive stuff. But now, we'll stay the course. Anymore, but I was. That's better. I got you. Jokes. Just think post. Boom. And I kind of have like that ghostly look. Wish I could get like the neck and everything. I always like to close my hatches when something gets on board the cat. You have to open it to jump upstairs. Gives me a second, either to kill him or a second to move. What should I use for a sword? I want something that maybe glows at night when my whole costumes are. Should it be the Reaper's Crimson Cutlass? Gotta get a glow. That's not gonna. That's cool, but I just go with it. Then there's the Warsmith Cutlass. That's kind of like that golder. Let's just go. To the storm we go. Almost there. Not to remark everything. Really, we want to go. It's big to the south. Right, let's swim through. really need to get some water spouts in this. Look at how the water's like wall, oddly calm. Get some water spouts in this, which is a tornado on water, you know. Some tsunamis going on. That would be super cool. We've already got earthquakes. Seen some. Close to Ancient Spire. I don't know if you're seeing if there's anybody there. Okay, well, everything serious. I think Ancient Spire is probably there. We can actually go over there. Ship. Supposed to be standing proud, but he's just standing there. It's good. All this skate stuff. It's not that I know the most marks. You're trying to fight. Which makes sense. This thing sometimes does come at the cost of the handle with next. Alright. I believe. Oh, dear. Man, somebody coming in. Or if it's gonna be a river. River hopping. And my stuff is endless fury. I got a fish. can't even move it. It's reeling back in. Any minute now. I wonder what we got on the other line. And that was, I mean, that's all the way from Galleon's Grave out there. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, here we go. Try to move this. Ancient Spire. Just remembered it's not this one I love. It's this one I like for the view, but I really like Blender Outpost for the setup. It's not. I'm gonna try to pull this. Too crazy. I just want to be able to get on and off and take off. That's not too bad. So this would have been really good for any of the new players, just because they've got. This is the kind of runs I'm trying to convince them to do. Like take versus Scaly Galleons and other ones, get them in there, getting their feet wet, getting people used to the combat. Just because with this, it's like there's scene in my treasure. It's quite nice in that reason, in that way. Though I do wish, and I hope they come out with some new ships that they haven't yet. I don't know if they really are ever going to. I know Black Flag's coming out, so they're gonna wanna. Black Flag wants to compete, but to be honest, like I kind of agree with Rocket and some of the other guys, the other streamers. Like I'm not really sure that they're gonna be able to. Sea of Thieves looks like it provides something that they don't. One, Sea of Thieves provides you the ability to actually sail, right? So that's way different because you can tack, and now you're in charge of the wheel, you're in charge of the tacking, you're in charge. You gotta run. You can go anywhere in the ship. You gotta run the whole thing. I see even a larger ship. There's a lot more working together, but it doesn't provide like the massive ships with a huge cruise size kind of feeling. You get more, three guys together, that fun buddy kind of system. You're gonna. It looks like it's you're if you play with your friends with Black Flag, which they like recommend, you're creating more of an armada than crew because each person it looks like is gonna have their own ship, but it's gonna be like more like ESO or Elder Scrolls Online, and you might get a lot more people who the PvEers who've always wanted something that feels like pirates, but just finish that other finish when somebody else finishes another. They're gonna scoop it into that, which is they deserve it in a lot of ways. They've been something that doesn't have people being super toxic. But I think it looks like there is going to be some PvP to it. So I don't know, because it might still be just as gets stabbed at any time scenario. And it is. I hate to say it, but it is like a good chunk of the fun. It's like right now, so if I see a ship coming, I'm but I don't want to wait around to die. I'm grabbing my stuff and out of here. So Black Flag is gonna have to try to compete with something that allows people to like. It sounds funny, but the best way for I think for Sea of Thieves to compete is allow people who are good at the PvE aspect, who are good at finding the treasure, who are good at digging it up, who are good at doing the tall tales, and have the experience and the strategic part, the Merchant Alliance kind of part, that style, the gold order, that sort of thing, to team up with people on an everyday basis. They already allow you to. Me and my wife teamed up with somebody who does love solos. So he's kind of the go-between between us and Reaper. It's kind of cool. And it allowed my wife, to be able to breathe a little bit, because we had these guys already coming at us. I had to fight them off, and I accidentally killed myself with the blunderbomb. But I'm used to PvP in this game. That's one of the hardest things I think to get used to is the aggressiveness people come after you for your treasure. And I've killed my share of people. I've had people get on the boat, like, you're done. Boom! Shoot them in the face. I defended the galleon. It was just me on the galleon. So there's an excitement to that. That's going to be really fun. And people do love that sort of PvP. You don't really need to get rid of it. But if you could make it where, because we have captains coming, it would be really cool for another season. Maybe farther out though, because you gotta let milk captain for this. Let's get the excitement out of that. But it would be cool to draft a captains for commodores. Not necessarily admirals, but commodores. Someone who has got more than one ship in their alliance, and they commonly do it. Kind of like guilds, I guess you could say. Kind of like guilds, but it's only when you're on. You can even have them take over the seafort. That's their little base for that day. You can store their own treasure there and maybe sell it there. I don't know. There's 1,000 things you can do. But it would be cool to allow people to use what they're good at, in Sea of Thieves. To really shine in that way. So that the PvPers are protecting the PvEers, and the PvEers are giving the PvPers the amount of treasure. We already have something like that. It's just the ability to do it before you log on. So friends are being able to play with multiple ships, And that is going to allow people, I think, to compete. That's what I think is going to allow them to compete. Not that I think they're going to need to, because to be honest, I saw Black Flag, I saw Skull and Boats, and it looked a lot like Black Flag. It looks interesting. It's definitely like an upgraded Black Flag. There's a lot more ships, because they don't have, that's one thing a lot of people are kind of complain about Sea of Thieves, is like, they don't have different styles of ships. And they do have your ability to upgrade and customize your ship, right? You're going to be able to have it look different. It'll be how you want it to look, but I think Rare should consider allowing people to have the ship to look not just different, but to be like a different type of ship. So like a brig versus a brigantine. A brigantine has 3 masts, has 2 masts. So the brigantine and the brig are two different ships, but they're about the same size. And they're similar, so it would be kind of cool to do that. And on one, it also gives people the ability to whatever, customize their ship even more. But I think, like, I kind of get it. It would be kind of messed up to have like, oh, we have a frigate now, or a man of war. You know, a frigate's got instead of 4 guns a side, it's got 6 guns or 8 guns a side, and yeah, there is some ridiculous to that where it's like, yeah, actually, let's say next time try to take it to the next place and finish this up over there. Finish it up with those people. Especially as a single, I do a lot of single sailing myself. That's how I do a lot of sailing by myself, solo slooper. So, I mean, that would be awesome, but it would also stink to like get out there and have a man of war, which would be like what, 10 guns. You know, you got one on top and kind of like I showed the other night. It's how the Dutchman is, so they already have like an outline. The ship would be. I would have to have like 10 people. And it would have to have like 4 masts, turn super slow but go really fast. Or maybe there's other things you can give it. So maybe it goes as fast as a galleon, but it turns quicker, or maybe just a little bit quicker, not a lot. But, I mean, there's different things you can give it that would allow, like, maybe an actual full gangplank or something that size, where you have that amount of people or something cargo. Outfit to be a cargo ship. There's an ideas like that where it's like, okay, that sounds all good on paper, but I'm trying to get a broadside in, and then there's 10 guns looking at me. Like, oh my gosh! I mean, it would still be really cool just to see broadside like, boom, 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 boom. But we'd only need like 5 of those to hit to someone's dead. And I mean, I don't think the Seas of Thieves here need to expand this map out just a little bit bigger to have something that size for 10 people. But you could go 6. You could say, oh, it's a galleon, and you got a frigate, right? It's a frigate. You can make it so it's a merchant. So maybe it always comes with a rowboat, or maybe there's bonuses where you can trade out cannons for rowboats, or maybe you can trade out rowboats for cannons, or something like that. And then just have 6 people instead of 4. Either at this point, if you're a solo slooper, if you get caught by a brigantine, you just don't want to get caught. That's it. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I've been falling off all day. Alright, any minute we should have it. Clyde, where are you? Here. Looks like I almost hit something. Nope. I'm not used to these, so the handrail is so small on these, you can fall off. If you actually look at it, so this part right here, so the whole front, from lantern to lantern, is a danger zone. Then, of course, next to the danger zone next there, so really the only safest place not to fall off. Aha, oh wait. Anyways, it would be kind of cool to have frigates, because I mean, it would be pretty sweet to see those things fire off. A galleon can still take it down, even if it had 6 cannons aside versus 4. That's going to be a fairly even match. The galleon, maybe, I forget it would probably have to fill up lasers to instead of 1. We already got 2 that have to go down usually. It's one of those things, just ways to think with it. Maybe there's some differences, because you're going to be able to have different ships, and what you can do and how you can craft the ship. I think Sea of Thieves is going to hand down. Alright, it's not bad on the stream. Sank once because I got knocked off of it. Noob, as usually knocked off, but I hung on to the wheel too long. I should have turned it too. I knew I should have been turned. It's like, oh no. Sometimes that works. Sometimes you can, get hit off and be able to get down and block it quick enough. Way wrong. When we came back. Something. Let's see. 5 sleeps. 3 at one time. Take a sleep all day. Even if it's like 3 minutes, not as bad as it can. Although I'm really surprised we're not really routines in this game. Here we are. I like to go a little bit slow like this. And start trying to straighten ourselves out. And do this right. We should never even touch the dock. And make it so that we can easily get on and off the dock. Just a little kiss and slow. Alright, well, let's do some unloading. Got a bunch of these chests. Got stuff in them. I'm going to have to do a stream sometime. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure at least Curse Tome 3. I'm sure you can actually use these on some of the tables out in the Kraken's Ball and places around the tables like this. I think they go together. I could be wrong, but they have the same symbols. I'm like, dude, they've got there's an association. Never seen anybody talk about it. I have not done a whole bunch of looking. I have looked, just not. Start turning these in, get a bunch of doubloons. So they completed that other. Now they're going on Look at that. Some more stuff to sell. Although I do wish that I could use the that's not that hard. Literally got a bunch of tools. If I really wanted to, I could just go buy one. It made it pretty easy. It's not.
I need a very, very large drink.
Yeah, if I remember right, if I buy the key from here, I gotta go all the way over to yeah, acid stash. I'm not gonna be allowed to skull stash. I already bought one of these. Acid chest, acid key. If I buy this,
Come back when you're buying the grog.
I don't know if I really want to do that now. Use this to get rid of the rest of that. The little loose stuff, you know, the skulls and things. There we go. Let's keep right. Look at that. Really surprising. Skills. Ah. Look at all the skulls. Look. Almost 50,000 with this run or something like that. That's a lot. I mean, yeah. Exactly how it is. It's always such a good event if you can do it, especially that. You know, blow 'em up or your backside or be showing your guns. That's the same Nary tune. Well, that's not necessarily true. So, I wish they sleeped in the brigantine, but with the galleon, you sure if it's galleon versus galleon, I'm not sure you have to say or sure you guns, but galleons versus sloops is a little bit more wanting to get your guns in your sloops to check the guy and get your guns. Feign that you're hurting, you know, if you're a little bit close or something. It wouldn't do for a wheelbarrow right about now. Do you kind of envy some of the PC players and their ability with running some buttons so that the you drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up chests or items. Way faster. Essentially, they get to run. That's somebody exploiting the game too. That's not like that was going to. It's how it is. Alright, I just got 2 more things to get these blues. I might call it a night. It's already getting late for me. And that is not the intended way this was going to go, but it certainly went. Big fight right off the bat. Yeah, Sank came back. You guys think he smashed into the rocks? And I took everything. From all 4 or 5 of the other sloops plus the giant. That worked out pretty nice. Nobody got my flag, and it's a happy night for me. Sea of Thieves has got something. There's a natural atmosphere to it. Okay, everybody. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. That's 2 hours, and tomorrow we'll be doing PvP and Elder Scrolls Online, and again some more Sea of Thieves at the end of that. So with this gorgeous sunset over behind me, adieu. Thanks for watching, and me and Feathers here. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under CloudCashU50. You can also find our infamous, our Grand Little Guild here on Xbox clubs as well as Facebook groups. Until next time, Salon.